Hello, my all signs, my all stars. A very, very welcome to yet another special reading that has been made for you because you are that important. I am Shivalika and I welcome you to the channel space and my home. You're very, very welcome. And today, all the good stuff for all the signs, for everybody who's watching this, and two things which have very high frequency, and if they are used abundantly in the right way, can amplify your life and put your life in absolutely great space, and that is love and money. So we're going to see how aligned are you with your love and money energy, and here's hoping that once we bridge the gap, the love in your life continues to pour and the money continues to grow. So now that the intentions are set, my darling signs, let's get started. I'm super excited. I think love and money are two elements which, when they come together, when they coexist, they can really add a lot of fuel to life. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's get started, and we're starting with Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. This is your special reading, the good stuff. Let's look at your love energy and your wealth/money energy. And let's see how aligned you are and how we can make that gap even more amazing. Close it, actually. Let's go. Aries, your love energy. Aries, you're showing. Okay, those are some really intense cards. Let's look at your money, wealth energy. Money, wealth energy at this point of time, Aries. Oh my gosh, this is unfreaking believable. You know what, Aries, I have to tell you, there is mastery written all over. And I'm going to tell you why. In your love, you've got the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords, the energy, okay? And I like that the King of Cups is in the love. And in your money, you've got the King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. We've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Love, and the King of Money are both present and exactly at the right place, which wants me to say, Aries, I will not be surprised if you're attracting, or you're always in the place of attracting. Especially right now, the Aries that I'm communicating with, you're on a very high frequency. Keep yourself, remind yourself you're in very high frequency of love and money, both. But let's look at love for a second here. We've got the King of Cups, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. You don't like to be tied down in love. You don't like to be tied down in love. If there are terms and conditions, you don't like to walk on eggshells. You don't like connections, or, you know, it's very nice. I think you're showing a very good understanding of love. And the only thing I'm picking up here is maybe something is lost in translation or communication, perhaps to the other person. Maybe you've always found yourself with people who kind of get obsessed with you. And why not, Aries? You are fire. I do see that. I'm picking up here air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, earth sign, especially Capricorn, very strong. And then water. I don't have the element of fire here. So when it comes to love, you are not impulsive. You're looking, or your understanding of love, or the person for you is somebody who's going to, you know, calm your boat, who's going to keep your boat steady, not create chaos. And if you feel that, and if you feel that you get tied down, then I think you're the first person to walk away from it. Yeah. You want your freedom, you love your freedom, you enjoy your freedom, because you bring, I think, and I want to say this, Aries, you bring a lot of calmness, lot of stability in a relationship, in an equation, even with yourself. You're very sure of yourself. And I think you get disrupted when there is an external energy coming in. So, you know, here's the thing, Aries, actually, because the Devil is here, I'm very, very inclined to say that do not open yourself up in a relation very, very fast. Do not. Because if you're going to open yourself extremely fast in a relationship, it's going to get very difficult for you to make the move. And it's going to feel heavier, or it's going to feel, oh my gosh, another one. That kind of energy, another one, or similar one. Take your time, because you're very, very sure of yourself. You're very certain of what you want in love. So your love energy looks really, really good. Really, really good at this point of time. Let's look at your money. And I like we have both the kings, both the masters here. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Again, I want to tell you, when it comes to money, you are a money maker. You make your own money. You'll find your own wealth, or you'll see expansion of your money through your own experience. And through those things that you really, really, truly, truly love and you're passionate about, Aries. Look at this. The Knight of Wands is fire. That's you. So when you follow your passion, and I want to say it, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords is overthinking, getting trapped in your own mind. Your money comes from following your passion. If right now at this point of time, you're probably thinking of, how do I get a little bit more money? Ask yourself what is it that you truly, truly love to do, and how can you monetize it, or how can you, at least improve your some skills so that you can actually start charging for it. Because when you follow your bliss, when you follow your excitement, you're so much in the joy of what you're doing, money is coming in. Your money energy comes from your passion. Let's see the alignment between these two. At this point of time, Aries, alignment, what do we have? Oh, wow. There was never a doubt. You're very, very aligned. We've got the Chariot right here. And Chariot is Cancer energy. Chariot is the energy of the universe, has your back. The universe has put you on a path. You can feel right now. You can feel. And you can feel this whenever you're in move, whenever you're in motion, whenever it's like when you go out on a drive, or you're in a vehicle, or when you're moving, you find yourself absolutely sorted. But when you're sitting at home, or when you have nothing to do, or even if the best job is offered but you're told to take a back seat, you don't enjoy that. Your alignment factor is you actively participating in what you're doing, being a part of it, and then moving forward. Very aligned, I must say that. Your love and your money energy is very, very aligned. Beautiful. I love that, Aries. Let's take out one card from Ganesha. That's your prosperity. And we've got perseverance, card number 28. I think it is keep going. Very similar to the Chariot. Keep going, keep doing, because to persevere means to keep following. Do not stop. In perseverance mode, we don't stop. We keep going forward with whatever it is that you're doing. Number 28, number 7, number 8. Very, very significant. Dressed for the part. Your wherever your field is, whatever you do, you excel in when you dress for the part, when you look the part, when you wear your armor on. I want to say that, Aries. When you wear your armor on, that's what I have for you. You put your armor on. Show me how strong I am. That kind of energy. Love it. Absolutely love that for you. Thank you so much. And I will see you in another reading. Moving on to Taurus. Pardon me. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is a very special reading again for you. And two most important things, all the good stuff about it, your money energy and love energy. Two most important things, if they are in alignment, you're good to go. And let's see what we have here to do that for you. Because the idea is you should feel, once you finish with the reading, you should feel full of love and full of money. Let's see, Taurus, what are you showing in your love energy? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And let's see, what are you showing in your, a card just popped up, in your money energy. Can I show you? See, that's why I'm using two different decks. Oh my gosh, look at that. Taurus, in your love energy, you have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. And in your money energy, you have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. There are no coincidences. And I'll show you one more thing. You want to see the third card? You saw this side. On the money, you've got Ace of Cups. In the love, you've got Magician. Magician also has the Ace of Cups. So clearly, your love energy and your money energy is mirroring. So the days you don't feel good in love, and by love, I mean the love you give yourself, the love you receive from others, how open you are to love, that's precisely how your money shows. Your money, your wealth energy, your ability to create, your ability to translate your skills into wealth also feels exactly the same. Very, very interesting. Let me break it down. In your love, you've got the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Magician. For a lot of you, and I want to say this, for a lot of you, you're very, very tired, you're very exhausted, walking a certain path in your life alone. Ten of Wands is walking all alone. There's a lot of responsibility. And Four of Swords is, Four of Swords is actually healing from a heartbreak. It's healing. And this time around, you become very careful when you're in the Four of Swords energy. You don't want to interact with anyone that has the potential to break your heart all over again, because you're in that, you're in that no man's land. You're in your own zone. So I do see that you are, and then we have the Magician. So obviously you're manifesting, you're creating, you're birthing, you're bringing things into life in your love energy. For a lot of you, this may be simply about yourself, because I do not see another person's energy here. This might just be about you, upgrading yourself, manifesting the things that you promised yourself, and wanting to bring it to life. The best job, the next partner, and even though it's in the love, the things that you love. Love energy is not just loving the person, but also the things about self and about the environment or about yourself that you want and desire. And look at your money energy. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords. My gosh, this is unbelievable. This is, I do want to say, you shift one, you shift the other one. You add a little bit more love here, you'll start seeing growth here. You add a little bit in your money, and the money mindset is also the same. It's also the same. You've got the burden of a lot of things, and you don't want to take more. You're being very, very, it's almost like you're managing on a budget, or you're taking care of everybody's demands, possibly in a family dynamic or at work, however, or you're overcompensating for other colleagues. You may want to stick to just doing as much as you've been assigned. When we end up doing work for others, A, we don't get credit. B, we're always look like that person. So yeah, let's see what we've got here for your shift one, the other one shifts, Taurus. Let's see what we've got for your alignment. The alignment factor here, please, for Taurus. We've got the Page of Wands, and Page of Wands is getting excited. Page of Wands is messages, communications, the small, and I want to say Page is small, Taurus. So I want to tell you what is the smallest desire that you would like to do for yourself in the next, say, 12 hours. So let's say in a half a day. What is that one thing? For a lot of you, this may also be learning a skill. Maybe learning a skill that is quick, that is fast, that does not require a lot of time. The alignment factor here is the Page of Wands. That's fire. Taurus, you're an earth sign. You're a fixed earth sign. And this is a brand new way. Pages are new. Pages start new. They are not, I'm sorry, they're not the knights and the queens and the kings. What is the next step that you can take? And that step should make you excited, not out of because you have to do it. can I actually say this? Your alignment factor is what next step are you willing to take that nobody's watching, number one. And I'm so sorry. There's a phone call coming. Pages are all about a phone call. That's okay. And finally, let's look at your message from Ganesha, a prosperity message from the Ganesha Taurus. We've got, oh wow, we've got number 42, achievement. And we've got the Ganesha right here, sitting well decorated and blessing you. Achievement, page of wands. Look at that. Taurus. Comes down to a number 6. 6 of wands in the tarot is achievement. What's the next best thing that you can do that's going to make you, for the next 10 hours, in the next 6 hours, that's going to make you feel extremely happy and good about yourself? That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Super fun doing that for you, Taurus. Super, super fun. Moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your reading, and we're looking at all the good stuff and alignment. And what better way than to see the love and money? So, your love energy, your money energy, and how to vibrate higher, so that you end up leaving this with a lot of love and a lot of money, right? Okay. For your love, you're showing Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay, what a jump. What a jump. And your money. And it's interesting, Gemini, I want to say that all the money cards are in your love energy. So let's see, what do we have in the money energy? Wow. 2 major arcanas, 2 very big cards. Okay, let me show you. In your love energy, all right, your the frequency you're vibrating in regards to the feeling of love. And I'm not seeing another person here, Gemini. It is just you. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. For a lot of you, in your love energy, can I say this, Gemini? You have often felt this, that when you don't have enough, you don't have people around you. And when you are independent, when you are making your money, that's when people come around you. Because we have a jump here from 5 of Pentacles, which is absolute lack, to 9 of Pentacles. And then there is this 2 of Swords, which is an indecisive energy. So in your love, there is something here, Gemini, which has got to do with what you possess, with what you own, with what your market value, what your net worth is. And for a lot of you, you've based it upon, possibly your love energy is based upon your money. I have to say that. It's almost like you've seen those moments when you had nothing, and now you're seeing those moments when you have, and therefore you've kind of closed yourself off. Which is smart, to kind of open your heart to those that, but I'm only wondering, how would you know? How would you know? Because 2 of Swords is keeping your heart closed. 2 of Swords is not trusting anyone. And in love energy, love is such, is an emotion which cannot be manipulated. I know people do that, but I'm just saying that it's not something that we ourselves should manipulate for ourselves. Because if we start telling ourselves that, when I don't have anything, I see it. And when I have, so maybe you'll fluctuate a lot between not having and having. Instead, how about telling yourself that whether I have or I don't have, I'm always open to love and I'm always attracting amazing people in my life. So I'm just putting out how I'm seeing it. Now, in your money energy, Gemini, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, and the Page of Cups. I do want to tell you one thing, that money comes quite easily to you. Quite easily. And especially the money that is owed to you. The money that is owed to you, the money that you deserve, the money, it may take a while, it may take some time, but the money does come back. Or you're about to enter a season, 10, 20 and the Page of Cups. 10, 20 numbers if they are significant. You're about to enter a season, and for a lot of you, see, here's the thing. Everybody, when they earn money or they make money, obviously puts in a lot of hard work and effort. But when we start falling in love with what we do, the effort seems less. So you come across as a person, you make your money, you get your money energy vibrating high when you look the most effortless. When you're struggling, when it's harder for you, the money also goes away. But when you make it look effortless, when you make it look like a piece of cake, when you don't have resistance, when you don't struggle with it, basically when you fall in love with it, that's when your money comes in easily. So you have to understand, Gemini, in your love energy, money mindset is there. And in your money energy, love aspect is there. So it's almost like they're not even mirroring each other, you know. It's almost like, I want to use the word codependent, attachment. Let's see what we've got here for your alignment factor. And I think that's very important for your reading. Oh, wow, look at that. We've got the moon. The moon is all about the road forward is uncertain. Moon is about the night timing. Moon has also got a lot to trust with your own intuition, because I'll tell you, the moon energy in this sense is what? Imagine if your eyes are closed and you're put in a dark room, right? How will you operate in that dark room? Will you have a strategy, or will you trust your instincts, or will you feel it's going to be very instinctual, right? Your alignment factor, Gemini, here is your instinctual factor. It's not money and it's not love. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like growth? The combination of those and your own instincts. Maybe you've had experiences where, you know, of course there has to be a root of this to come forward, that, you know, lack of money. There is a lack of money, and there is a abundance of money, and there is then this closeness towards it. And what we want, or what we should ideally aim for, is openness towards everything, and then having instinctual factors that can allow us to sail through. So your alignment is your own intuition. Trust your, know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Let's take out a message from Ganesha, and let's see what we've got for prosperity for you, Gemini. And we have sustenance, number 7. What sustenance is having those things that we require. You know, this is really the most basic thing, the most basic. Your most basic quality, your most basic needs, your most basic approach to life, something about that. I mean, the image here is pineapples and sweets. And I want to say this, Gemini, because we have the moon here for your alignment factor. Maybe your instincts can begin from your basic instinct towards a person when it comes to love, and your basic instinct towards when it comes to money. That's going to tie this all up together. That's what I have for you. So basic instincts. Nice. I like that. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful month. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. Here's another special reading for you. All the good stuff you need to know about two important aspects, love and money. Because when both of them are in alignment, all the good stuff begins to come in. So that's the whole deal. Let's go. Let's see what you're showing, Cancer, in your love energy. We've got... Interesting. You popped up in your own reading. Wow. How amazing is that? And let's see your money energy. What do we have for your money energy, Cancer? We've got 1, 2, and... Okay. Interesting. So you're making money. I want to say that. You're learning and you're making money. Baby steps, one step at a time. But let's see your love energy, Cancer, because these are amazing cards. We've got the Wheel, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got Chariot, which is your energy, your card, Cancer card. And Wheel to the Chariot is being on the right path. Being on the right path. When it comes to love, you aim and you look for clarity. And right now, what you're showing me in your energy, Cancer, is that when you're clear about your next step, when you know where you're going to go, when you know what you're going to do, when you have the next, say, a week sorted, you're absolutely fine. Is there a person in your love energy? Yes, we have a person in your love energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also picking up that, clear communications, future conversations, they're very important to you. They're very meaningful to you. They're very meaningful to you. For a lot of you, you're on the right path. And the Queen of Swords is clear communication, being open, being direct, being authentic, speaking those things, communicating those things that you want, expect, anticipate in love. That will keep you absolutely good. Really, really good. Let's look at your money, wealth energy, Cancer. We've got the Judgment, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Judgment is resurrection. Judgment is a second chance. Judgment is also the universe. Maybe you're pursuing something that is, not maybe actually, I want to say that you're on a path that the universe has put you, for the Cancer that I'm talking to. And I'm seeing two pages, two small energies here, two excited energies here, and water and earth is a beautiful combination. Very beautiful. When water and earth are put in the same place, a tree is born. It's the most fertile land. So it's very, very essential for you that the feeling that you have, especially when it comes to your money, okay? I don't see big money here, but I think I see a way to money here. That the feeling and the investment, they have to be aligned. If the feeling is more, what you're feeling about your money, for example, if you really, really want to buy a car, but the car is very, very expensive, so maybe you're not aligned to the car yet. Not yet. So your money is your feelings and your actions, your investments. You're putting your wealth forward. And we're seeing pages here, but the right pages, and these pages grow into becoming the kings, queen and kings. So very good energies there. Honesty, openness, being authentic, direct, keywords for you, Cancer. Let's take out a card for alignment factor and let's see what we've got. Oh, wow. 8 of Wands. Do you see those wands up in the air? These are desires. These are your desires, the things that you want, Cancer. Your alignment factor is affirm more, put your desires out more. See, they've not landed on the ground yet, not yet. They're all up in the air. But somebody's got to shoot those arrows. Somebody must have thrown it up. So you have to ask yourself, what are the desires? If really whoever, whatever you believe in, came up to you this moment right now and said, make a wish. for a split second you'd be like, okay, what do I really wish for? So why one when you can affirm so many? You can and there is something here in Eight of Wands which is about consistency. You have to be very, very consistent with your affirmations, your alignment with the energy that you're putting out. This is not the kind that you shoot once and then you wait, because if you shoot it once, it's going to land. But if you shoot it regularly, the rewards are going to come faster. So your alignment factor here is to launch your rocket of desires, launch them consistently, put them out there. Don't worry so much about where they're going to land, but get excited about asking, putting out there, speaking about it, writing them down. This is a very important aspect of writing it down. Okay, Cancer, that was pretty cool. Let's take out one message from the Ganesha and see what Ganesha has for your prosperity. And it's card number 13. And 13 comes down to a number 4. We've got understanding. Understanding. And I think understanding has a lot to do with the Queen of Swords energy right here. She's very understanding. She's holding the sword to protect and to guide forward. She's not holding the sword to kill. The sword is for protection, but at the same point of time, you know, her other hand is up and she's like, okay, talk, I will understand. And I think this is for both your love and money, both. So that's what I have for you. Lots of money and lots of love. Simple, Cancer. Thank you so much. Moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your reading. And look at that. The cards are just flying. Oh my gosh, that was strength. That was your card, by the way. Leo, the good stuff for you, love and money. Let's see the energy and let's see the alignment factor. Right now, let's go. Your love energy, what are you showing? Love energy, Leo. Ooh, okay. Okay, we will talk. We will talk. We have something here to talk about. But let's put the money energy down and let's see, Leo. What's the sound of money? Okay, we have 3 cards. I just want to say this before I even show you the cards. It is so true that one aspect of our life is not aligned. It does reflect on the other aspect of our life. And love and money are both high vibrating energies, high vibrating frequencies. And if they are not treated properly, let's see, Leo. We have 2 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. You know, in simple words, this is I see, I wait, and I'm done. I see, I wait, and I'm done. And this is in love. I don't see an action here. I don't see an action. And the simplest action, I guess, when it comes to love is a response, is communication, is expression, to express back, right? So, and I'm not denying it, Leo. You might be the one getting hurt, because it's in your energy. I don't see another person here. But why wait until a point where, you know, it hurts us? Why not express? Why not speak? Why not communicate? Why not put it out there? So there is this yearning, there is a desire. You are showing a desire, you're showing me distance, you're showing me somebody is far, far away, you're waiting. But a part of you is also almost like dead. Those are not the strongest energies, Leo. Now, in your money, wealth, we've got the 5 of Cups, the Judgment, and the Page of Cups. See, it's very clear here. It's very clear here that a person is only ready First we have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about mourning, feeling the loss, still being in the energy of feeling the loss. Then waiting for the universe to come and intervene, giving a second chance, and then opening ourselves up. And this is in the money energy, Leo. So between the love and the money, there is one part here that is missing, is the healing. There is no healing here. And there is an absolute need of healing. Because let's say you're not feeling good about something. Let's say you had a breakup and you had to report for work, and I get it. You cannot take a day off, but the time that you have between, even going to the work, you can just take out 10-15 minutes for yourself, calm down, maybe talk to someone who's close to you, a friend, a parent, whoever you can, or maybe just read something that lightens you, soothes you, and then enter into the next part, the work part of your life. So there is no, it's like things are happening at once and you're attending all of that at once. So the healing component, taking care of yourself component, and when you do take care of yourself, you're an absolutely different person. So if money is not working for you, or if money is making you wait, it is because you are making yourself wait. Let's see your alignment factor. A card just popped out for you. Oh my gosh, it's fire energy, it's Leo energy, it's the Queen of Wands, and underneath we've got the Four of Swords. This is the healing energy that I was talking about. Don't be in a hurry to jump. If you're going to jump from one to another, whether it's work or whether it's love, it is going to take a toll on you. Your alignment factor here is the Queen of Wands. She's equivalent to the sun. This energy, he, take it however it resonates, it radiates the rooms, the aura of this person. And this Queen of Wands is a healed soul, very high on her own intuitiveness. This energy does not, you see there's a black cat right there, and there are people who say that, oh my gosh, a black cat crossed my path, I'm not going to go forward. But Queen of Wands is the one who's like, the cat belongs to me, that kind of energy. And if it belongs to me, dare it bring any sort of thing to me. I mean, it's only going to bring good luck. So your alignment factor is you becoming your absolute element, owning yourself, knowing that your power comes from you. Queen of Wands is fire. Your power comes from you, your element, fire. You get to decide. Dress up well, pamper yourself, spoil yourself, take care of yourself. And Leos are, excellent at, transforming themselves. Let's take out one card from the Ganesha for your prosperity, and we've got splendor. Talk about splendor. Queen of Wands right there. Absolute luxury. How identical. Card number 46 comes down to a 10, comes down to a solid number 1. So indulge in yourself. Be in awe of yourself. Love yourself. When you love yourself, everything loves you. You vibrate higher. You attract. You don't chase. You attract. So money you attract. Love you attract. And all because you fell in love with yourself a little bit more. That's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. Moving on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your reading. Cards are flying and all the good stuff, namely to love and money. All right, because I want to make this very, very simple and easy for you. Love energy and money energy, two most important things we talk about day in, day out, two essential ingredients of life. Let's see. What do we have for your love energy, Virgo? What are you showing? Okay. Okay. There is a little bit of confusion here. There is a little bit of, there is a lot of love but a little bit of confusion. And we're going to clear it out. Let's look at your money, wealth energy. Dear Lord, I want to just say this, they are very similar. In both of, that's why I'm using two decks to see how aligned everyone is. You have Seven of Cups, confusion in both. See, this is symbolic to how we treat ourselves in one area of life is how we treat ourselves in every other area. So let's look at your love energy first. And in both of them, you've got one Queen, Virgo, one Queen. Queen is feminine energy. Queen is passive energy. Queen is more giving. Queen is the yin. Remember that. We've got the Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Look, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. But it's almost like, I don't want to say distracted, but I don't want to say that for a lot of you at this point of time, possibly you're showing love is the last thing on your mind. And maybe the love that you're talking about is the love with a person. And the love that I am talking about is the love with yourself, love with your body, love with your life, love with your home, love in general. Love in general. So your love energy here is a little bit scattered. It's a little bit all over. It's almost like you're not able to decide. You know, it's like if a Virgo is kept at a buffet and what do you want? You're like, okay, I think it's going to be a process. It's not going to be a quick decision. It's that kind of energy. Similarly, in your money energy, Virgo, we've got the Seven of Cups, another Queen here, Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I do want to tell you, in your money energy, you're very sure how you're going to spend your money. You're very sure. You're very sure how you're going to, you're not showing how you're going to make the money. How much money are you aiming at now? But the one thing you're definitely showing here is, and I think there are two very strong factors, two very good things that's actually going good for you, Virgo, is number one, you know your worth, you know you're confident, you trust yourself. You're not showing that you trust others. But when it comes to your wealth and your money, you trust yourself extremely, like you're dead sure. You're dead sure about the decisions you make. And what you want to do with your money, that you're very sure. But you've not narrowed it down. Both in love and both in money, the common factor is that they're both scattered. Let's see. For alignment, we're looking at something that's going to, tie it up. Give us direction. So your alignment factor is, let's see, Page of Pentacles. Well, at least we've come down to one. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is small. Page of Pentacles actually is a very, very Virgo energy. It's a very student, very learner-like energy. If you had to learn something, Virgo, okay, a subject, a skill, or if you had to write something, what would you do? What would it be? One small decision you have to make, and you have to see how quick you are at it. Or if you had one coin, let me just put it this way. If you had one coin, where would you put it? Would you spend it? Would you invest it? Would you give it to something? That tells you a lot about your own energy. You should do this as an experiment. Would you keep it? Would you spend it? Would you give it to someone? If you have one coin, what would you do? That would tell you a lot. If you keep it, then it's something you found and you've kept it for yourself. That means you prioritized yourself. If you give it, that means, and then look at the person that you're giving it to. If you buy something from it, then of course, see how long you take to buy something from that point. And from the Ganesha, for your prosperity, a card flew out and I'm going to take it, and it is card number 24, and this is wholeness. WHOLENESS. Wholeness is inclusive of everything. This is inclusion. The color green is so strong in this image, and green, I believe, is the heart chakra. It is opening up your heart. It is inclusion. You know, there's something here about and wholeness has got so much to do with head to toe, your whole body, everything. How do you take care of yourself as a whole? Prosperity lies in what are you going to do with one coin, because that's going to tell you about alignment, and how do you take care of yourself from head to toe. That tells you about your prosperity. That's where prosperity, the way you treat yourself, is the way prosperity treats you. Whoa, that's big. Treat yourself better, watch the bank account go fatter. Moving on to Libra. Hello Libra, and welcome. This is your reading and all the good stuff. And too important, love and money, because both these energies are, they can set the tempo and how. So Libra, oh my gosh, cards are just, let's go. Let's see your love energy. So your love, your money, and your alignment factor. Let's see. Your love energy, Libra. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. For a lot of you, not all, but for some of you, in your love energy, you're quite fed up. And when I say love, I don't mean the person. It's just the understanding of love. You are actually truly quite fed up. And this has a lot to do with, I don't think this has a lot to do with you. This has a lot to do with energies that have the tendency to disrupt your energy. Before I go more, and not a lot, let's just see your your money energy, Libra. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have to say that these are both very similar. They both have number 9 on either side. Nines are all about completions, about ending. For a lot of you, you come this close. I want to say that. We also have a 10 here, but we have a major arcana 10 here, and I just want to show it to you. Let's go, Libra. In your love energy, we have the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 10. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is fortune, but you got to take a chance. If you take a chance, it'll either work or it won't work. But if you don't take a chance, let me just tell you, nothing is going to move. Nothing. And this is in your love energy, your understanding of love, your feeling of love, the way you receive, the way you give. So there are elements. See, there is a major element of healing here. And there's also this. I'm actually picking up 2 very strong elements here for you, Libra, in your love. Let me know if it resonates. One is healing and the other is protecting yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're guarding your either yourself or something when it comes to love very, very closely, as if that's taken from you, it's game over. I mean, I'm not seeing openness. And I do believe that the wheel wants to work in your favor, but you've got to take a chance. So when it comes to the love energy, the energy of giving and receiving, there is still resistance here. In your money, very similar energy. We've got the 5 of Wands, we've got the 8 of Swords, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Look, this is a lot of money, and I love it that this has popped up in your money energy. That means there is, even if you don't have money, Libras, people don't come to know. You always look like the person who's got like cash popping out of every pocket in your outfit. You look expensive. You look expensive. But in your money energy also, we have the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. There is external energies tend to disrupt you very, very fast. Very, very fast. Noise, sound, they are not your best friends. And I mean disruptive sounds and disruptive noises. They put you in a frenzy. And you're always this close. This close. So your alignment factor needs to be something where, you actually need a 4 of Swords right here. We need a full-fledged healing. We don't need a half healing or we need a full-fledged I'm over something. If you're over something, it's very easy. I would be happy to see Death card pop up itself. We need, let's see what we've got here. Your alignment factor for love to money, money to love is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is the student-like energy. It's the learner's energy. It's earth energy. Something very interesting about pages, our pages are very close to earth. They are new. They have no idea. I don't think even pages understand the concept of, they are not exposed to they're still vulnerable. That's what I'm trying to say. Your alignment factor here is, pages are vulnerable, they are open, they are willing. And he's got 1 pentacle. I told you, you're very close. To close your gap when it comes to money, comes to wealth, when it comes to overcoming your, this whole thing that maybe I will lose it, is you have to keep creating like a student, Libra. The more you create, it's almost like the more you create, the more you give, the more you make. In doing all of this, you're also growing, by the way. You're also learning, but you're also giving out. Your own cup, your own bank will never be empty. You will never be one shy. Never be one short. Your alignment factor is to keep studying, to keep learning, to keep creating. That's a very, very beautiful energy. Let's take out 1 card from Ganesha for prosperity. And we've got card number 33, guidance. And this is a baby Ganesha who's looking up to all the big guns, I want to say. And he's like, okay, tell me, what do you want to tell me? And that is precisely what the Page of Pentacles is. All right, I'm ready, world. Where do you want me to apply this knowledge, this guidance? Very, very similar. That's what I have for you. Powerful mentors around you, you becoming one of them eventually, learning from mentors, learning from people, that kind of energy. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello Scorpio and welcome. This is your reading. All the good stuff in 2 important aspects, 2 important areas. We've got love and money. Because these are high vibrating energies, and if they are maintained, if they're taken care of, everything in life is good. So let's look at your love energy, Scorps. We've got, my gosh, that we'll talk, Scorpio, because it's super good. Let me tell you, it's super good. Let's look at your money energy. And I want to say this before I take out the money energy. If one aspect is good, the other has to be good. So let's see. What do I take out here? Ooh. Okay. I was wrong. Or maybe I'm right and we need to take care of it. Either ways, the job here is to get you the message, and it's very important. Very, very important. Something is off here, Scorpio. Maybe this reading is not for everyone. Maybe this reading is just for those people who are watching this, who are here with me right now, because this does not feel like a message for everyone. This could never possibly be the scenario. Look, in your love, you've got the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. I want to say that it's almost like when life presents you choices, you take those choices and then you reap the rewards. But this is for those who, when choices are provided, are present, they have taken them and converted them into something, and so there is an element here of options, there is an element here of choices, there is an element here of decisions in your love energy. I want to say that the outcome of your life, or the outcome, the happiness that you want, whatever it is that you desire from love, okay? Love in money, love in people, love in relationships, love at work, whatever you desire, the outcome. And I'm sure you want 10 of Cups. You want the happiest, and it has shown itself, Scorpio. Choose the path where you see yourself with the least amount of resistance. As in, when I say the least amount of resistance, that means you should not have to overthink it. You should not have to struggle for it. You should not have to surround yourself with people who are not going to backing or cheering you. And all of this comes from the choices that you make. So sometimes the choices are going to hit bang on and give you results like this. And sometimes the choices are not going to work. Either ways, can you be happy with yourself for taking the choice, the one which worked, and be happy with yourself and still feel like a winner for the choice that did not work? That is what it was leading to. Irrespective of your choices, can you be happy with the path that you took and be happy with the outcome? Because you either win or you learn. You don't lose. That kind of love mindset. Interesting. Let's look at your money, Scorpio, because your money has me in a frenzy. There is clearly something here that this is almost like, it's the energy that you're showing in your money and your wealth energy is, I am not going to repeat my past mistake again. I'm not going to repeat the past. And when you say that I'm not going to repeat the past, guess what part of your memories triggered? The past. And that's going to keep coming up again and again. There is heavy emphasis here on, see, here you have choices. You're in love energy. But in money energy, there's a very closed off energy. Even though you have a decision to make, this is the energy of having to make a decision, but you're very closed off. And there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of anxiety. Because of something that went wrong, say, 5 months ago, 5 years ago, or of all the times it has not worked. The money energy that you're showing is fear. Is fear. But in order to win, or in order to learn, you will have to take the step. So we need here an alignment factor for you, Scorpio, which is a move forward, which is a step forward, and which has no fear attached to it. Or simply put, facing your fear, overcoming your fear. Look at that. A card just flew out. I'm going to take it. And underneath, we've got the moon. Moon is fear. But I'm so happy it's underneath. So maybe fear was not the most important thing. Scorpio, your alignment factor is, and I love this because remember how the Seven of Cups came? Remember decisions, how the Two of Swords came? Look what our alignment factor for you, Scorpio, is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from all those situations, all those people, all those places that don't serve you in your life. Because every, how do I say this, every moment in life, we are all aiming to become better and better. All of us. And when you tell the universe or whatever you believe in is make me better than yesterday, then a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of objects, a lot of habits have to be removed or are going to be wiped out because you're now actively asking for better things. So in Eight of Cups, a lot of things are going to be left behind. So your alignment factor is, you have to ask yourself, is it easy for you to let go? Are you brave enough to walk away? Are you ready to start again? Because your alignment factor here is truly saying that the more you stay in a situation, the more you are going to sabotage yourself. Your best bet is to let go and grow. And the first step has to be made by you. Let's take out one card from Ganesha for prosperity. Scorpio, oh my God, you cannot make this up. Card number 31, Ganesha says decision. Decision, decision, decision. Don't leave your decisions. Not making a decision is also a decision. Scorpio, whenever you have a decision to make, ask yourself from your heart, does it make you feel heavy or does it make you feel light? If it makes you feel heavy, the decision is made. If it makes you feel light, the decision is made. But don't leave it there because it's going to pile up and become a very big mountain. So Ganesha is telling you, look at your decisions, your outcome, your life is an outcome of our decisions, all of us. This is a message for all of us. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. And we're moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your reading. And the good stuff, all the good things, and all the good things come when we're in alignment. And we're looking at two important energies, love and money, and the alignment factors. So that, all the money and all the love fills you up. Why not? Ask big or ask bigger. Simple. Let's see your love energy, Sag. We've got, you're showing, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this has not really happened with anyone. Another energy is not popped up. And I'm really choosing to look at this as you. Because first love is self-love. But we have to talk. In your money energy, Sag, we'll take that. 2 sevens on the table. 2 sevens. Okay, look at that. That's interesting for your love energy. We have Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then we've got the 9 of Swords in between. Look, the love that I'm talking about, Sag, the love that we're essentially bringing up here is self-love. It's the way you look at love, the things that, how do you treat love, the way you give and the way you receive. And there is something out of order here in terms of giving and receiving. Because Queen of Cups is the both queens are feminine. They're both actually receivers. But the Queen of Wands has fire element, and that is Sag, your element. I almost want to say that something here got to do with your expectations not being met. Your expectations towards, I want to say that you put up very high expectations on people, and And there is an element of disappointment, or there is an element of feeling, shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Especially when there is another energy. You are showing me another energy. And if there is no other energy, Sag, and this is your energy, then you have two aspects where, again, once again, the only element that comes up here is expectations. Because the way you give versus the way you receive, and then there is this whole, did I do too much? So we need moderation, we need balance, we actually need temperance, your energy. On the money side, money and wealth energy, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. For a lot of you, there's a lot of waiting here. There's a lot of waiting, and especially waiting for time to be right, perfect moment. There is an energy in money and wealth of perfect moment, divine timing. I don't think it's divine timing. I think it's something that you've possibly at some point of time told yourself, no, that can I say I am picking up procrastination here. I just want to say, when it comes to money and wealth, when you introduce the energy of waiting and hoping, this is more of waiting, hoping, building castles in the air. There is necessarily no action here. That's precisely the energy you give back. It's the law of attraction. What you give is what you're going to get. The sooner you act, the sooner you see outcome. Money is flowing. Money is a form of energy that loves to roam around, that loves to flow. Even the money sitting at your bank is not sitting at your bank. It is being used by the bank for something else. Money loves to flow. Money is not the energy that you can keep. Money is the energy that you have to convert, create, contribute, let it flow. So it comes back to you too. And if there is a specific timing that you're waiting for, then you will be waiting for. There's a massive energy here of waiting and not holding. I don't want to say holding. I don't say holding, but simply put, waiting. We need to create the convert the waiting into creating and converting, contributing. Okay, let's see your alignment factor here. We need some sort of action or moderation. We actually need an Ace of Swords here. Let's see what we have for your... We've got the World. World is actually completion, finishing. Did I not say procrastination at some point of time, Sag? So don't get me wrong, don't beat me down. I'm just saying, if the alignment is the World, is the ending, is the finishing, is the climax, is the completing, is the wrapping up, it means that we've got to take time very seriously. We've got to take our resources very seriously. We've got to give ourselves a deadline, and we got to do things. We got to keep the money flowing. I think it's applicable to your love energy too, the expectations. And your expectations are from whom, Sag? From external energies. External energies are working for themselves. Therefore, you need to work for yourself. Give yourself and expectations and fulfill them, complete them, the World, remember? When you do you, others do it for you too. When we don't do it for ourselves, nobody's going to, certainly not. One message of prosperity from Ganesha, and we've got card number 17, Inner Knowing. Inner Knowing. This is reminding me so much of the Star card in the tarot, and I just want to say this, Sag, when we do it for ourselves, this adorable Ganesha here has, kept himself away from land, right in the middle of the water, and is trusting that he will stay afloat. It's an inner knowing. So something here to do with you trusting yourself and finishing those things, so that the next one can line up for you, and then there is no more waiting. Basically, you with yourself come together and close the gap. That's what I have for you. That was actually very direct, very, very direct. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Hello Capricorn and welcome. This is your reading. All the good stuff. And Capricorn, I want to tell you, all the good stuff comes in when we're in alignment. And two important energies, the love and the money. When they're both aligned, you can pretty much have all the stuff in the world. And you got to keep it, okay? Having is one, keeping is a whole new ballgame. So let's go, Capricorn. In your love energy. Boom, boom, boom. This has not happened for anyone, and this is unbelievable. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe what has just popped up on my table. I don't know. But I mean, maybe you know. You could tell me, Capricorn. Let's look at your money energy meanwhile. 1, 2, my God. These are incredible energies. Damn, you are aligned. You're aligned and maybe you don't know it. Or maybe everybody sees you as completely aligned. You've got your shit together, but you don't know it. Or you do know it. Do you know it? Let me know. Look what you've got for your love energy. You've got the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. It's not a 4 of Cups. Brilliant, because 4 of Cups is not a good energy. 4 of Wands, you know, this is people meet. Party, 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 socialize, and they get married. I mean, it's the most simplest way of love. You meet the person that you want to marry, or this is what you're teaching yourself, telling yourself right now, that the person that's going to come into my life is the person that I'm going to keep in my life. 2, 3, and 4. This is massive alignment. Massive. How sync, how beautiful is this? Your person, your group, your celebration. So there's something here about group dynamic. There is something here about celebration. There is something here about community. There is something here about building. And all these things are very important to you in love. Very, very important. Your person is important. Your group dynamic is important. For you being able to celebrate your love is very important. And this is not some small celebration. This is a big kick-ass destination wedding kind of a celebration. So in short, you want to be loud and proud about your love situation, whether it's a person, whether it's a job. It's very hard for you to keep it on the low. Very hard. That's a good energy. That's a really good energy. On your money side, I don't even know where to go with this. We've got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. 2 kings. Pentacles and water. Very compatible. Firstly, there is something here, can I tell you, when it comes to your money, there is something here about other energies, cooperation, and these are energies that are at par with you. At par with you. You have to understand, it's going to be very difficult for you if you step down. So wherever you are, in whatever your chosen field, however you choose to make your money, it is very important for you to find your people who are on the same league, who are in the same league as you. Very, very important. And you have to surround yourself, Capricorn. This is very important, okay? When it comes to your money and wealth energy, by the way, very, very important. You have to surround yourself with people who speak highly of love, highly about money, and how to keep it. The energies that you surround yourself in, the wealth energy, is very, very important. Wow. I'm also seeing, I cannot escape it, because we've got 2 of Cups here, and then we have the King and Queen of Cups. So maybe the people that I'm talking, the Capricorns that I'm talking to, you are already in a connection. You are already in a connection, or a person is very strong on your mind even as we talk. Or maybe, I don't know whether the person is there or not, but you want to grow with someone. You want to grow and you want to build with someone. Let's see what is your alignment factor. We need a Lover's card or a Six of Cups. We need a card of union, actually. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, we've got the King of Pentacles. Earth energy, Capricorn, your energy. Your alignment factor is the King of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles is in your money. I want to say this, your money, your position, your status, how far you've come, how you've made your wealth, remember, the one that you've made, not the one that comes from somebody else, is very, very important for you. A title, a position, a place is your alignment factor, your own individuality. I want to say this, individuality is very important. King of Pentacles is obviously someone with experience and who's made money, but there is one thing, a very strong hidden essence of this energy, and that is individuality. You've not lost your sense of who you are, why you started, and how far you've come. If you remember this, Capricorn, where you started from, how far you've come, and what you intend to do, you will always be aligned. Always. Big money and your individuality. One card from Ganesha for your message of prosperity, and we've got 38, nurture, comes down to a number 11, comes down to number 2. There is an 11 emphasis here also in your love energy. This is nurture, this is taking care. King of Pentacles has taken care of the throne, of the money, of the position, and therefore arrived. Taking care, nurturing, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're building, whatever is your energy of prosperity comes from nurturing and taking care. You have to sort of treat whatever you are looking after, creating or building, as if it is your own baby. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much. And more money and more love. Moving on to Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome and happy birthday once again. All the good stuff, and all the good stuff comes when we're aligned. And two powerful energies. Frequencies. Look, we've got the star card, your power card. Love and money, or wealth. Choose to call it however you like. But let's see your love, your money, and your alignment factor. Let's go. Aquarius, what do we have here for your love? Okay, interesting. Aquarius flipped very fast. Very, very fast. Okay, let's see. By the way, I am seeing new love. I have to say that. And a bigger one. Much bigger one. For your money energy, Aquarius, we've got A, that did not come out for anyone. Underneath, we've got the Sun, and B, the combination of cards has put me on a hard seat. Aquarius, let's talk. In your love energy, you're showing the Four of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Swords. For a lot, Four of Cups is actually the energy of Moon and Cancer, and Four of Cups is also the energy of being physically present, and that's it. I'm sure, Aquarius, you know what I'm talking about. Being physically present, but not in any other sense. And this is the first time that I'm picking this energy for this card in a very long time. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Here, the Ace of Cups is not clear, but here the Ace of Cups is bang on. It's like you almost know, not almost, it's like 100%. What's the point of being here? Because I already know that my own big, massive cup of love is there. Somehow, for some reason, Aquarians can already see it. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is making the move. In your love energy, Aquarius, it's very simple. Whether this is love with a person, a place, a thing, money, however it resonates, once you're emotionally done, you make the move. You make the move because you know. And for a lot of you, I just want to say mentally, you've already gone 6 kilometers ahead. Already. And it all starts with, there is a disconnect. Aquarians can feel that disconnect very, very fast. I don't know why I'm also picking this up in your love energy, that how someone treats someone. How someone, it's a very, I'm not able to complete the line, but how someone treats someone. It's not necessary they're treating you, but if you've seen someone, the way they treat someone, that also kind of, that's a major turn off for you. Very fast, you move very, very fast. Well, on the other hand, in your money energy, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Swords, and you have the 3 of Pentacles. I want to say this, that the reason you show up, okay, Aquarius, what you're showing me, okay, the reason you show up for the work that you do, okay, there is a larger goal, there's a bigger purpose to it. There's a bigger purpose. Everything that you do, every job that you've done, in terms of your money energy is, your understanding of money or wealth is, every buck that you make, it goes to something bigger. People like to spend their money, but even if you've not got your paycheck yet, you're already deciding, okay, this money is going to go there, this money is going to go there, this money is going to go there. So it's very future forward. B, you don't really get to keep for yourself. And so I'll tell you what, the plan on paper looks really, really good, because you're saving all the way through and building that really big house, that really big car, that really big everything, right? But for me, when I see this, and it's a very important element of wealth and money, is the joy, is the element of happiness, is the element of, where is Aquarius in all of this? So you need your alignment factor. I would love to see Ace of Cups, which has come in your love. So we need an alignment factor here, where you can continue to operate the way you're operating, Aquarius. It's absolutely fine, as long as you don't feel so guilty about probably indulging or splurging on yourself a little bit. I mean, doing it without feeling the guilt of it. Let's see what's your alignment factor, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. Energy, enthusiasm, launching rockets of desires, all those things that you love, all those things that you want for yourself. And this is exactly what I told you. I would love to see something here that brings joy and happiness to you. Because both in your love and in your money, there is an element of, with the Four of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, there is an element here of just kind of disconnecting. Like suddenly, a minute you're there and a minute you're not there. And your alignment factor is energetic. It's launching rockets of desires. It's putting your things out there. This is a lot of enthusiasm. And this is fire. You're an air sign. Air and fire are, maybe it's high time, Aquarius. Air and fire are very compatible, but maybe it's high time that you, how Aquarius, you know how I'm saying Aquarius, how Aquarius wishes that they could clone themselves and they could put one version of themselves everywhere, but yet the real Aquarius would not be anywhere. The real Aquarius would probably be at home. But your alignment factor is to put yourself everywhere. Give it a shot. Okay, let's take out a message from Ganesha and let's see. We've got card number 34, and that's a really big elephant trunk, if that is of significance, which says capacity to love. Capacity to love. This is your prosperity message. Eight of Wands is being everywhere at once. Capacity to love is how much more can you? Something here got to do with expansion. How much more? It's not how, it's not people. It's not how many people. How much more can you, Aquarius? Remember, it's not, this is not about the other person. This is about you. Your capacity. What is your potential? Your prosperity is directly proportional to your potential. And remember, you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's what I have for you. Moving on to Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and welcome. This is your reading. And let us see all the good stuff that's going to come to you. All the good stuff for you. And two important energies that kind of bridge this is love and money. Let's look at your love energy and let's look at your money energy and your alignment factor so that you go back with a lot of love and a lot of money. Obviously, your love energy is boom. Okay, oof. Four of Wands underneath. That's beautiful. Let's look at your money energy. Money energy, we've got, okay, interesting. Okay. In your love energy, you have the Judgment, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Knight of Cups. For a lot of you, you get lucky in your second chances. You get lucky in your second or third chances. It's the first time may not work for you. Second or the third time is your understanding or your of love to whatever, to person, to a place, to a thing, to a job, to however you want it to resonate is you get better at it with time. You get better at it with experience. And yeah, there are some experiences here. There are some things to learn. There are some things which will not work. Some things that will work. I also see you becoming more and more comfortable in a good way with the idea of love, the idea of giving and receiving with time. Time is a very important essence here. And you know, Pisces, this one thing very nice that you're showing here is you're showing this yourself, that when you kind of make a mistake or when you go wrong or things don't work for you, simply put, you understand and you You actually ask for forgiveness. I'm not so sure if it means that you ask forgiveness from the person, but in a sense, you forgive yourself and you forgive the moment. You make peace with it, which is why another option, another chance, another things open for you. You're showing a lot of gratitude here in love, a lot of gratitude. And it's a very, very beautiful energy. Your love energy is very, very good. I mean, things don't work sometime, but you're not showing the energy of regret. Even if there is. You're showing, like, the energy you're showing, Pisces, is thank God. Okay? I'm grateful. And I'm ready to start the next phase of my life. That kind of an energy. In your money, you've got the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Temperance. Simply put, I want to tell you, Two of Cups to the Eight of Cups is for those moments. Some work, some don't. Some handshake moments happen, some handshake moments don't materialize. They don't happen. In your wealth and in your money energy, there is one thing here for sure, Pisces, that you're showing that you've run out of patience for being in situations where you are not supposed to be. Because Temperance is moderation, Temperance is harmonizing, Temperance is... You see how there are two people here, they're holding one cup each. And by the time we reach to Temperance, one person is holding both the cup. And between these two, we have the Eight of Cups. That's walking away. Your money and your wealth, you don't have patience and you're not going to trust yourself to people, to energies, or understand this in terms of money and wealth. You're not going to go completely in till you don't completely trust a person, a product, an organization, a place. This is actually truly born out of your own experience and understanding. Even your love and your money energy, both of them has an element of you being sure of what it is that you really, really want. And you're not wasting your time. From the Judgment here to the Temperance here, time is a very, very important factor for you. You don't stay longer than it is needed to. I think you're on my table for the people that I am reading. This is a very good energy and this is a very, very aligned energy. Very, very aligned. Let's see what is your alignment factor. And a card just popped out and we're going to take it. And we've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands in the simplest definition, even if you look at the imagery right now, is a person standing up and defending. This is defending, this is protecting, this is not letting anybody else come into their premise, their property, their proximity. Boundaries. Your alignment factor here is boundaries. But for a lot of you, you already have this very, very well-built invisible wall that is very hard for people to crack. And for those who don't, your alignment factor actually is to have boundaries. When you have healthy boundaries and when you protect yourself in terms of love and money both, then they work very harmoniously with each other. That's very nice, Pisces. Very, very nice. Let's take out one card from Ganesha for your prosperity message. And this is what we have. We've got card number 40, Spiritual Quest. This is reminding me of the Hermit energy. But this Ganesha is very beautifully decorated, very well, very luxuriously dressed. In a sense, you can go seeking for the truth of your life, or you can go on your spiritual quest, but you don't have to essentially go in a hermit mode. You know, this person has not dropped down. In this imagery, the Ganesha has not withdrawn his identity. So your prosperity messages, I really want to say, I mean, be very true to yourself. If you like dressing up, if you like doing things for yourself, if there is a lifestyle that you follow, keep your lifestyle, and you can still seek the purpose of life, because life is that you seek life keeping yourself authentic and aligned to it. That's what I have for you. And that's what I have for all my signs and all my stars. I had super fun doing this reading. Another reading is going to come up for you very, very soon. Till then, do take care of your love energy and your money energy. And I wish lots of love and lots of money. Thank you so much.